Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020 at gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, everybody. I was contemplating whether I wanted to come on or not because I'm kind of tired. I'm tired. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. Please make sure you're hitting that like button as you load up in the room. Got some trending topics today. It's a whole bunch of YouTube drama going on. It's crazy, chill. But we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna drop this intro. I'll be right back. Good morning, my queen, Nikwa. Thank you for joining me as always. I hope everybody had a good weekend. As y'all know, we went to the Delaware River this weekend, and I let y'all meet Buck in person. And as y'all saw, he is a good hoot and holler and always a good time. He's such a good host. Thank you, Buck, for hosting me and take me to the river. It was real fun, relaxing. It was just pretty, like the sun setting. And that's just what I needed. And trust me, I had stuff to do, but I just wanted to take some time for me. Period. And we ate on some lemon pepper steppers, and then we had dinner. It was just good. It was just a good time seeing Chris and everybody. So yeah, that was my weekend. But these YouTube streets was on fire this weekend, okay? And I just feel like it's a whole bunch of playing in our faces going on. The Jag content is getting tired, old, washed up. It's boring at this point. It's everybody else's fault but hers. But to all the content creators that their platform is solely focused just on Jag, what you gonna do when she go away? Exactly, Niqua. I needed it because then I come back and I went on a panel last night when I was walking in the house, and it was like, well, what you doing here? Because I could go where I want. Period. What's up? You got a problem? What's your direct beef with me? Because if you can't give me the facts, and the only thing you can say is, oh, you was on the panel agreeing, I could go where I want. I have my own opinion. Thank you, Torres. I appreciate it. I have my own opinion. I think independently over here. And when stuff look grimy and snake, I point it out. But when I have a direct issue, I'm a grown woman. I pull up and I deal with that issue. Period. And we have conversation like grown people. I don't freaking panel hop talking about people. I don't do that messy shit. All right? Because in my world, we pull up. We address things like grown people. Good morning, learning to love myself. No, these stupid YouTube creators, they want to be real catty and they get mad if they see you on somebody else's panel that they don't like. That's y'all beef. That's not my beef. All that stuff was existing before I got here. So whatever your gripe is, you go take it to the person. But I'm going to go where I want to go. And I'm going to agree with what I want to agree with. Don't nobody own me. Don't nobody own YouTube. Google own YouTube. None of you own YouTube. And at the end of the day, the content will speak for itself. And I'm just sorry. I just feel like the Jaguar right sector is a bunch of lazy ass content creators, period. Independent thinkers over here. Good morning, Deborah. So all that high school stuff you trying to do, like, oh, I don't like you because you were over here. Grow up. Period. Exactly. So now I'm gonna get on to my regular commentary, okay? Because I got real content to talk about. Like y'all sitting around talking about this broke, washed up, not even Z list. That bitch is negative list, okay? Scamming everybody. And anybody who sit there and talk about her for hours, you just as grimy as her. You scamming with her. You trying to build your platform off of a nobody. An international hoe. Okay? Like, not even a pimp one Jaguar right. Can't even put her dirty ass on a hoe straw. Washed up ass. And TJ scamming. And as soon as she go to court on September 20th, TJ going back home to her wife. They did all of this so they could get a new place and new furniture. And this is my thing. For the life of me, you let everybody get clout off of you. You not getting $1. And now you on here talking about, oh, all I asked for is $1. You should have been asking for $1 the moment you step foot on these YouTube streets. Nobody work for free. You do though. Ho. You do. So anyway, how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? That's all I got to say. Anybody got a problem with it? Pull up. I'll drop the link. I don't care. I got a life outside of YouTube. Period. All right, let me end this first story, okay? Y'all let me know if y'all agree. Let me see if y'all agree with this Nani crew. These older women look better than the younger ones.
Look way better than the younger women. Look at that older woman's skin. Look at the body, man. Look at that skin. Skin so pretty. Skin so smooth. They got all their edges. The young girl got no edges, man. Messing up their bodies, man. Older women got to get no BBL. They already got it. They already got the thickness in the thigh. She ain't got to go to no doctor. She already born with it. Okay? For real. Don't hate. The older women look way better than the younger women. Look at that older woman's skin. Look at the body, man. Look at that skin. Skin so pretty. Skin so smooth. They got all their edges. The young girl got no edges, man. Messing up their bodies, man. Older women got to get no BBL. They already got it. They already got the thickness in the thigh. She ain't got to go to no doctor. She already born with it. Okay? For real.
For real. For real. Y'all agree? Because I'm loving my over 40 curves, okay? He's right, though. I feel like all the wigs, the lashes, the BBLs, I feel like it make the young women look older than they should be. And I just love natural. And if you really take a general consensus, and hopefully some of my kings will load up in here, a lot of men don't even like all that fake stuff. They're rather just a natural woman with all her natural curves and things like that. But they get all these BBLs and stuff, but they don't talk about all the trouble they go through, the back problems that they have. They don't talk. Well, it's more and more people coming out about it now, and telling the horror stories. But be careful what you ask for. Seriously, I mean, you could just do a set of 100 squats every day to get you a BBL. I'm just saying. Drink a lot of water, and every time you go to the bathroom, do 10 squats. Boom, by the end of the day, the squats will lift you up. So up next, so Kenya spoke out about how her mom, Kenya Moore from Atlanta Housewives, and shout out to the Jasmine brand. She spoke out about the moment her mom rejected her. And I swear, no woman should have to ever feel this type of pain. But this kind of explains why she is the way she is. I couldn't stand Kenya until she got pregnant. It made her likable for me. Here we go.
That came my way dealing with my mom, who could have easily destroyed me. Like, literally, she told me she would destroy me to my face.
Your mother said that to you?
My mother said that to me. She said, I will dog you for the rest of your life, to my face.
How old were you?
That was when I was hiding in my mother's closet. I had pre-recorded something because she wouldn't talk to me, and I was trying to get her to speak to me. And my cousin and I pre-recorded on the little tape cassettes, and I hid in her closet of my grandmother's home, her mom, hoping that when she came home, I could just press play, she would listen. And I poured my heart out, like just saying, you don't have to speak to me. You don't have to, we don't have to be friends. You don't have to call me your daughter, but can you at least speak to me, acknowledge me, let's try to have a friendship. And when she came home, I remember my heart was just beating out of my chest. And I think it was around 11, 12, I think. And she came in, she figured out what was going on. She was like, who is there? She opened the closet door. She pulled all the clothes and things off of me, grabbed me out of there, took the recording, and she was livid. She was livid. My grandmother was home. It was her mom. And she told me, I don't have a daughter. She pretended like, I didn't exist, but she was livid. She had a conversation with my grandmother, her mom, and she told her mother to her face, I've never had a child. She was like, I've never had a child. And my grandmother, for the first time ever in my life, I saw her take up for me. Like, why can't you just speak to her? Why do you have to treat her that way? And my mother was like, I've never had a child. I don't know what you're talking about. They were arguing, and I just remember crying. My cousin was crying. And after she was done speaking to my mom, her mother, she came to me and she said, I will dog you for the rest of your life.
Isn't that terrible? That is terrible. She ain't asked to be here. Let me see. Learning to love myself. She says, hold on. She says, right, all my male friends say that. They say women are more hard on other women than men. They are not concerned with the things that we are. They really don't care that deep. They really don't care that deep. Kenya, yes, she is broken. She's always yearning for her mom's love, and that's why I think she dotes over her daughter so much. She don't never want her to feel that type of pain. Okay, yes, she does play the victim a lot. Like I said, I ain't like her a little bit until she got pregnant. It did slow her down and made her more conscious, because at first Kenya, she would blurt anything out her mouth and she didn't care how it affected people. Oh, thank you, Sparkle. Everybody loves you too, Sparkle. Exactly. And that's why, like, these last golden years with my mom, I'm just like embracing it and trying to hang on to each moment. Because you just never know. You never know. But I can't imagine the pain that she felt in that moment as a little girl, just wanting her mom to be nice to her. And see, and this is my thing. Why be around her? Go off and do your own thing. Poof, be gone. Be non-existent in her life. But her mom was there around the family, straight rejecting her and ignoring her and acting like she didn't carry her for 9 months and bring her in the world. What did that little, and that's what I feel like when Kenya gets emotional, I always feel like that's that little girl inside that got rejected by her mom. Y'all let me know if y'all agree. A child should never experience that pain, Nikwa. I freaking agree. Like, that's just horrible. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. She interviewed with Carlos King. You have to go over to his channel and subscribe. Let me see. Oh my God, Babyface shuts down Harlem, you guys. I love me some Babyface. I love me some Babyface. I'll cut this out later if they try to strike me. But he was in Harlem and did a surprise concert. Doesn't like this. Whatever you want. It's all right with me. That's right. And you got that whip appeal. Yes, Babyface. Shutting down Harlem, honey. I love it. He still got it. And I just love how he keep reinventing himself. He's trying to mix with pop culture and everything. He was on Jason Lee's show and he sang Krishan's song, It's a Vibe. He does not age. He has not aged much. But I like his personality. He's real like humble, quiet man. Real quiet and humble. What time is it? I gotta log into work in a second. All right, we want to go to our next story. Kids say the darndest things.
Oh, if I could be amazing today. I'm too exhausted from being amazing yesterday. I don't know if I could be amazing today. I'm too exhausted from being amazing yesterday.
I love it. And that's how I feel, okay? I don't know if I could be amazing today. Good morning, JB. Oh my God. I love it. So cute. Here go a throwback for y'all. With my 80s. This is my era, okay? This is my era. This is when music was good and fun. 90s, yes. We don't care over here. We do us. Thank you so much, Niqua. Lisa, exactly. We did have the best music in the 80s and 90s. We did. Everybody was outside this weekend, y'all. I love it. All right, so there's a warning for Black women that I think we all need to hear. Let me set this up right. Y'all listen to this. I'm gonna log in, get all set up for work, and we're gonna talk about it.
Beg you, please share this video. I really don't care about the numbers. But for Black people, for Black women, I need you to hear this if you don't hear nothing else in your damn life. Sister, if you are giving birth to a child, if you plan on giving birth to a child, I need you to listen to me. Sisters, I need you to listen to me like you ain't listened to a Black man before. Don't you take your ass to a hospital that you done asked 1,000 questions before you stepped your ass in there. Do you hear me, sister? I worked in the ICU the other night. I'm normally a trauma medic in the emergency room, but I picked up a shift in the ICU. And we immediately got a sister in there who had an emergency C-section, and she had internal bleeding, hemorrhaging. Now the baby was taken out and the sister was brought up to the ICU and critical care, critical condition. We could not figure out where she was bleeding from, and we were trying to keep this sister alive. I turned to the doctor at some point, doctor that does not look like us, and I say, doctor, can you come take a look at her stomach? It's getting really distended, and her BP, her blood pressure is not going down. That doctor looked at me and said, that's my patient. I'll be over there in a minute. 2 hours later, after this sister coded on that table 2 times and we had to get her back, we finally get her down to the operating room. And yeah, that hemorrhage that they thought they controlled with that emergency C-section was not controlled. She was still having internal bleeding, which was killing her. Black people, I need you to hear me. If you can take your black ass to Target, if you can go to Walmart, if you can buy and spend and do for all these corporations that don't give a damn about you.
They sure don't give a damn about us. They do not care. You got to be in charge of your own health care. You hear me? Exactly. You have to be your own advocate. And people need to understand about doctors. A lot of like when they're trying to diagnose you and everything, that's just an educated opinion. That is not necessarily facts. But he is speaking facts, and you have to be your own advocate, and you have to question when things don't seem right. That's why it's important. Because like when I went through my fibroid situation, I had to get like 4 opinions before I made like my final decision that I was going to actually get rid of my uterus. Because that's basically what had to happen for them to stop or whatever. But I went to 4 doctors and I got 4 different opinions. And I learned that they out of the 4 doctors, 3 of them just gave me Band-Aid solutions. It wasn't going to prevent the fibroids from coming back. And I wanted to solve the issue altogether because I had been suffering for like 4 years with them or whatever. But they only gave me a Band-Aid solution. And all of them told me, well, they can still come back. But this is what I know because I already went through 1 surgery and they came back more aggressive. I was in a worse position. I'm not going to keep Band-Aiding it so you could keep going in doing these little procedures so you could keep charging up my insurance because that's what's going on. So I finally settled on one African-American doctor, and when I say I bounced back, like the day after my surgery, I probably slept for like 1 day. By the next day, I was fine. They didn't have to cut me, nothing. Yes, you have to be in charge of your own health care. You have to ask questions, learning to love myself. If you do not understand, ask again. Let the doctors know everything that is going on. And that's key. You got to be honest. A lot of people be lying. They do need all the information. A lot of people neglect that. Yes, they are. Well, I've learned in my journey, it's not only common amongst us, it's common amongst women. They try to make it an African-American thing. No, women, a lot of women from all different backgrounds suffer with fibroids. And that was my experience. Maybe one day we'll have an open discussion, a panel about it. But my journey was crazy, you guys. If I tell y'all this, like, what? Like, I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to be here. Seriously. Well, they done busted up on Canal Street, y'all. We're going to get into this story next. Let me take a brief intermission. Let me just log up into the room. Here we go. Hold on. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talks. Yep, they busted Canal Street, and anybody from the East Coast know what Canal Street is. It's knockoff Central.
Okay, guys, so we went to Canal Street today for about the 4th time while we've been in New York City, and this was just some of what was there. We've been multiple times while we've been on our trip, and these were just some of the vendors. There was literally so many. So this was all that we got. We got some luggage. We got some Neverfulls, some sunglasses, some Hermes bracelets, Dior bracelets, Louis bags, keychains, Gucci, Louis, YSL, Gucci bags, toiletry bags, literally everything. New Dior bags, new Louis bags. Mama literally found that bag and it was $4,900 in the Louis store, and she got the exact one on Canal Street for, I think we bargained for $70. So hope you guys enjoy all our goods. Yay! Okay, guys, so we went to Canal Street today for about the fourth time while we've been in New York City, and this was just some of what was there. We've been multiple times while we've been on our trip, and these were just some of the vendors. There was literally so many. So this was all that we got. We got some luggage, we got some Neverfulls, some sunglasses, some Hermes bracelets, Dior bracelets, Louis bags, keychains, Gucci, Louis, YSL, Gucci bags, toiletry bags, literally everything. New Dior bags, new Louis bags. Mama literally found that bag and
It's all fake at the end of the day. I've been wondering when they was going to bust up Canal Street. I guess now is the time. Now is the time. So, well, damn, NYPD sees over $30 million worth of fake designer on Canal Street. It hurts legitimate businesses. And a lot of people sell this fake stuff. I know downtown Newark, there's a lot of booths that sell this stuff. And I'm wondering, actually, maybe I'll go downtown this week and I'm wondering how it's going to affect the different vendors that sell the fake knockoffs. I mean, but this has been going on for years. See, they said what's crazy about all of this is that these sales literally happen in broad daylight as most vendors set up shop right in the open on busy street corners. Cops confiscated fake gear included Louis Vuitton, V. Saint Laurent, Nike products. What's interesting is that it seems like police let them get away with it in some days, but then we'll have a random bust. Yeah, so like, why is it allowed some of the time and not allowed today? You know what I mean? Like, either it's illegal or it's not. But that just makes me think they got a hand in it. They getting their cut. And when they not getting their cut, that's when they do a bust. Yes, you do. You have to be your own advocate when it comes to fibroids. That's so true. So what y'all think about Canal Street being busted? Okay. I don't do fake bags. I used to back in the day, but I don't do that no more. I'd rather just have the real thing. All right. Up next, I want to talk about rapper Gunplay. And for those of you who do not know who Gunplay is, he was the guy that was going in on DJ Envy because he was caught in a crossfire between Rick Ross and DJ Envy beef. They were competing with car shows and things like that. And Gunplay reached out to DJ Envy and was like, yo, why you disrespecting me or whatever? All in along, he had a GoFundMe set up for his baby girl that was in the hospital, right? So he approaches DJ Envy. DJ Envy tried to, I guess, handle it like a grown man or whatever, but Gunplay went off. So Gunplay turns around and then gives Rick Ross a huge chain while Rick Ross was laying in the bed with no shirt. But you need a GoFundMe for your daughter and you buying a grown-ass man with everything, a chain. Like he needed a chain, like in a hole in the head. But to me, Gunplay has always been unhinged. He gives me like pimp-like vibes. The way he treats his women on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Well, now he's been accused and was arrested in Miami for pointing a rifle at his wife while she was holding their 6-month-old baby, law enforcement says. So here are the charges. He got charged with battery aggravated with a weapon, all right, domestic V, false imprisonment, domestic V, and child A, okay? Wow, get your life. And you know, Tip from Love and Hip Hop Miami has been saying like he traffics women. He traffics women. He pimps women. And that's how he gets his money. Because I don't know the last time he made a record. I didn't even know about him until he came on Love and Hip Hop Miami. But full circle moment. That's why you were so angry, sir. Because you a DV person. You like kidnapping women and stuff. Sad. It's sad in this day and age that men are so weak that they feel like they have to do this to their children and their wives. Well, he's going to need a GoFundMe to bail out of jail because it looked like he got one bond for $10,000 for one charge, another bond for $5,000, so $20,000 bond total. Let's see if Rick Ross bail him out. Maybe he'll sell that chain. Yes. Thank you, Sin City, for motivating me. She's the one. She's like, where you at, Nadi? I love you, girl. I love you, girl. All right. I need to bring awareness about this story here. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. So a man goes missing just weeks after starting his new job as a software engineer at Netflix. This story is weird and suspicious.
Johannes Kedana's family is terrified. His parents and older brother Josef flew in from New York Wednesday after they suddenly lost touch with the 22-year-old. They say Johannes had just graduated from Cornell in May and was starting a job in the Bay Area at Netflix.
He traveled here late July 26th, and he started work last week. So this was his second week of work.
But on Monday night, they were worried when his phone's location tracker didn't move from a spot near the Golden Gate Bridge.
Hardworking, determined. I need my son. I want my son. I just want to hold my son.
His older brother Josef says Johannes lives in San Jose. The family notified police there, and officers found Johannes Kedana's family and some surveillance footage at his apartment.
Two young colleagues of his saw him and were able to talk to him, but he said he was heading to San Francisco to maybe meet a friend. The last footage that I've seen of him was him leaving his apartment building, getting in an Uber in a black Toyota Camry.
Josef says on Tuesday morning, a commuter found Johannes's wallet and phone near the Welcome Center at the Golden Gate Bridge.
$30 in cash was in the wallet, IDs, cards, phone untouched.
Then on Wednesday, they say police found Johannes's backpack.
It had two of his laptops and some personal documents.
Now they are searching and hoping that investigators will help them locate Johannes.
Calling medical centers, homeless shelters, visiting, distributing posters, doing everything that we can in our power to get my brother back. My best friend.
I need everything possible to be done. I just want my baby dead or alive.
Some surveillance.
This story just broke my heart, but Naughty Crew.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
He's suspicious and weird. And my heart goes out to this family, like to have a loved one just up and disappear like that. And he's doing the right thing. College graduate, got a great job. Like, what happened? I'm going to keep my eye on this story to see if there's any new developments. Seriously, like, that's just sad. Like, it's so many people just going missing. And it just makes me feel like it's like some trafficking going on or something like that. Shout out to Choke No Joke. Go over to his channel and subscribe. He's been following the Tupac, Biggie, Unaliving, and pointing out some facts. Hey, Jean. It's definitely say, hey, Jean. How you been, Queen? It's definitely suspicious and weird. Just like this whole Tupac Biggie stuff has been suspicious and weird. And shout out to Choke No Joke because he gave some commentary because right now the evidence that they gathered in Las Vegas is going to the grand jury next. And then from there, they're going to indict Keefe D. But Choke No Joke pointed out some facts because Puffy had exactly and a lot of people go to that bridge to jump off. Unfortunately, that's the history. I love you too. I love you too. I'm glad you blessed and highly favored. Seriously. Seriously, you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. It was nice to escape these YouTube streets. So Cho No Joke has been pointing out some facts. And there is a song that Puffy did where he's talking about it. Now, Keefy D, you know, he's been going all around talking about Puff, hired them, paid $1 million to get rid of Big and Tupac and things like that, or whatever, been running his mouth, basically snitched on himself. And here is what was in the song that Puffy was saying. You see, in this game, only the strong will survive and the weak shall pass. See, a lot of cats think with they, here we go, brawn and not with they brain. Ha, come on, man. Fuck with me. I'll drop $1 million on your head. So Choke No Joke theory is they're going to use these words against Puffy. They're going to call in his ex-bodyguard, Gene Gill. And I think it's going to be a whole bunch of snitching going on. But we're going to be here for it, Naughty Crew. We're going to be here for it. Because he had his hand in that somewhere, somehow. And I think they just been waiting to drop the hammer on him. So meantime, Puffy is trying to clean up his image out here. This is why I think he had Baby, okay, to make his image. He trying to clean up his image out here with Baby Love, okay? Cooking with Baby Love. It's all the gas slicing. It started. What you mean it started? He's trying to do things to keep his image clean. This is how celebrities play in our face, you guys. This is how they do. This is how now you all of a sudden a Chef Puffy. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Hey, sure. Shout out to the North Carolina beat. And this is the last story we're going to get into. A Florida woman arrested after allegedly poisoning her baby daddy with Rage Roach spray. And I got a story for y'all when it comes to this. Let's read through this. So a 29-year-old Florida woman, Veronica Klein, has been charged after allegedly poisoning her child's father and Rage Roach killer spray, according to the police. So according to the court documents, a Volusia County deputy responded to a call for assault and battery at approximately 4:26 a.m. on Friday. Upon arrival, the deputy made contact with the unidentified father of Klein's child. Klein's child's father informed the deputy that the child had told him that Klein was on her way home from a bar. While on her way home, Klein requested that her child father serve her an alcoholic drink so they could drink together when she arrived, according to the court documents. So the child's father told the deputies that he had consumed 2 drinks and started feeling unwell. He said he vomited for 30 minutes before he called the police. According to court documents, the child's father informed the deputies that Klein mixed Rage Roach spray into his last 2 drinks. That's horrible. Well, she's been arrested, thank God. She's been arrested. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people are starting to speak out. Allegedly, because we don't have no real proof that that's Kim Porter's sister, but she's been speaking out against Puffy and saying how Kim was about to write the tell-all. And he didn't want her to be exposed. Hold on, we gotta go over here by my computer. Puffy would stop at nothing to protect his reputation. Let's just say that. because he don't want his secrets to come out the closet of how he really gained his riches, okay, off the backs of dead rappers and bad contracts. All right. I know. I would have said, let me tell y'all a story. So my cousin had lived with us at one point in time or whatever, because it just needed to be that at that time. His parents were having a hard time and stuff. So we had one TV to share, a black and white small box TV. And so we had an agreement. So this one, he tried to bully me out of the TV one time, and he knew it was my turn. So because he was trying to bully me, I went downstairs and I put raised spray everywhere. I put raised spray on his pillows. I put raised spray on his deodorant. So when I saw this story, I was like, but we were kids when that happened. We were kids. But he didn't actually ingest it. He actually like smelled it and was like, Nicole, what did you do? And I was like, well, you was trying to bully me over the TV. But yeah, I would think you could taste Raid in your drink. Right? That's crazy. Well, she's got in charge. I wonder what they want to charge her with. Let me see. Oh, it's saying that she also expressed her desire to poison their child as well. So she was trying to do a MS type of deal. Oh, and he was able to provide audio to the police of her confessing putting roach spray in his beverage. So she's currently being held without bond at Volusia County Branch Jail. Wow. I wonder what they could charge her with. Oh, Mario was serenading us this weekend, y'all. I love me some Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. But you don't believe his stories. You know that they're all lies. Bad as you are, you stick around. And I just don't know why. Cause if I was your man, baby, you'd never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right.
I love me some Mario.
Yeah.
I love me some Mario. He could sing, that boy sing. His voice is like velvet to me. He does. Hi, Mia. Thank you for joining. He does have talent. Yes, Shay-B. These Floridians be a little off at times. He still got it, y'all. He still got it. I love music, period. But I just love when people have real raw talent, and his voice still sounds just like it did when he first came out. So Marie Jones is going to be making an appearance on The Chi this season. She's Tony from Girlfriends. Love her. Can't wait to see it. The Chi is really good so far, you guys. You guys need to check it out. You guys need to check it out. It's so good so far. And I just love how they touch on issues that affect us today. So it's good that she's making an appearance. Maybe this is her acting debut. I haven't seen Candy so far this season because she plays this guy's wife. But he's a lady man. He got women everywhere. We got into Lisa too earlier. I love the Shy. I love the Shy. I do. Hold on, let me pull this up for everybody that came late. Because Babyface shut down Harlem this weekend and gave a live concert, a surprise concert. Love Babyface too. We'll recap this. I love Babyface. Lisa was jamming this weekend. Okay. If I take you home, would you will be my baby? Cause I need you tonight. Yes. Yes, everybody was partying and jamming this weekend. It was Sparkle work birthday this weekend. She was at the House Music Festival. I went to the Delaware River. We was Pond the River chilling, okay? Sometimes you gotta escape this YouTube stuff because people are going crazy. People are going crazy. All right. They're gonna probably try to copyright strike me, but we're gonna cut it out, okay? We just gonna cut it out. I'm gonna drop the link just in case anybody want to come up and sound off about these topics that I went through. We talked about being your own healthcare advocate and things like that, because a lot of times these doctors, they really don't know what's best for you. And we talk about how you got to get second and third opinions. Because people need to realize that doctors are just giving educated guess. It's not facts, always. And some doctors just do not care about your best interest. They care about their bottom line, period. And I touched on a little bit of the YouTube drama that's going on. I don't got time for these virtual punks. Like, seriously, like these fake virtual gangsters. I don't have time. And if you got a problem, pull up. I don't care. I'm going to go where I want. I'm going to think how I want. Independent thinking over here. Ain't no follow the leader, high school bullshit going on. Just tired of these fake keyboard gangsters out here. And I'm really sick of Jag trifling ass begging for $1 every other minute. It's like, go do some Uber or something. Like, you could do Uber on the scooter now. I need to take some time off. Oh, you went to the Vegan Soul Fest? How was it? I know the food was good. Did you have some good seafood? Jigga? That's what's up. I was up at the Delaware River. I'm gonna, I had screen recorded it. I'm gonna fix it. But it was just so pretty. It was just so nice to just get out of Jersey, get out of town for a little bit. Oh, Jigga, the 24 hours a piece is coming up. It's September 1st. Let me see. It's September 1st and 2nd, but Lil Mo is performing this year. I was a vendor there last year. Jean was there with me. It was so much fun. Let me see if I can find the flyer. I don't know if I saved it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we could go. I'm not a vendor this year. My whole move messed everything up, but I will go and vlog it. There it is. 24 hours apiece. It's September 1st and 2nd. This is the lineup: Lil Mo, Bobby V, 2K Baby, Lil Papa, D Asama, Pleasure P, Hakeem Green, Mini Baraka, and more. But it's real fun out there. It was fun, right? I'm gonna get back to my vending next summer. So that's the 24 hours apiece. So just hit me up, Jean. We can pull up together. My cousin coming up from Philly. I want to see Lil Mo perform because she could sing. That girl could sing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate y'all joining me. It's time for me to jump into the plantation. Y'all know how that go. Thank you, Sin City from NOLA, for pushing me. She was like, "Where you at? Where you at?" I was just a little perturbed because somebody tried to come for me or whatever. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna support who I want to support, and nobody has the right to question that. And if you got a problem with what I say, make sure you come. We could talk, have a grown woman conversation, but make sure you come with the facts. Independent thinking over here. I don't do that follow the leadership. All right, I just don't do it. Independent thinker or whatever. But at the end of the day, these some lazy ass content creators, because that's why they following Jag broke ass. But the house of cards is crumbling. It's crumbling. The clock is ticking, you guys. We got 29 days to her court date on September 20th. "29 days." And she obviously thinks she don't think she can go to jail. She don't think it's going to be any consequences. But they've been building her case. Their case on her. Who, Jamie Foxx? What about him? Something new happened? It's a whole bunch of speculation going on. Make sure y'all following me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We on everything. TikTok. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. What happened with Jamie Foxx, Jean? And this is a little taste of. That's why y'all gotta follow me. It's a little taste of me and Buck weekend. Not gonna play it. Isn't it pretty? He's on the river chilling. So much fun. So much fun. I just needed that. I just needed to. I love skating. So yeah, what happened with you? Oh, we talked about that a few weeks back when he spoke out, and the whole thing, Gene, is just like
That's suspicious. That's weird.
it's just a whole lot of creepiness going on in Hollywood. How a healthy man can all of a sudden end up in a hospital. And granted, that's his health care. He has a right to keep it private or whatever, but it's just weird. This man takes very good care of himself. And that's my cue. I appreciate y'all joining. We'll dig a little further into it, Gene, for you. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe, and that bell button. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.